Hi, in this video I'll try to show how to build a simple AM modulator and how to test your design. So what you see on the screen is Tina, that is a free software from Texas Instrument, and it's what you see, it's a simple schematic of quad ring diode modulator. So basically they're just four Scotch diodes and a couple of transformers, and they perform the modulation. So the source that you can see on the left here, it's basically just a carrier. And here there is the signal that you want to use for the modulation, and here there is the output. If we go and use the function scope of this software, you may see on output 1 there is the signal, it's just triangles, and the output 2 that is taken here at the output of the modulator, let's go and see, it's the signal that is modulated. So I designed the circuit basically this way. I just added a couple of capacitors and I used some software for the production of some boards, because mostly components that you might find are SMT technology, so you need to solder them on the boards and you need to produce them. But I also used through-hole breadboard that is making it easier to develop your circuits. And instead, for the production of the signals, I've used my Spartan 3A starter kit. That is just a tool used for just for getting familiar with FPGA. Its production, the production is by Xilinx, and so I used this for this purpose. So this is the design that I decided to implement on my FPGA. Here there is the input, that is the main clock, it's 50 megahertz. Using the digital clock manager, I generated a clock of 5 megahertz. And this is the source for the other components that are the SP interface that I used to dialogue with the DAC, the digital to analog converter, that is then generating the triangle that we saw before in Tina. And this is the digital part of the triangle. Let's say that from here there are beats that are going here, and this is dialoguing with the DAC to generate the analog output through two buttons, button east and button west on board of my board. I can choose the frequency of the triangle, the period, and can be greater or shorter. And the clock out here, it's in reality generated through the 5 megahertz. The period is multiplied per 4, so that the frequency that is going out, it's 5 ratio 4, so 1.250 megahertz. So let's right now see the real design. So once I've downloaded the program onto the FPGA, here it is, and here I may change the frequency of the modulation via the two buttons I was talking before. And here on the scope we may see the signal modulated and the baseband signal. I'm using a Chinese scope that I bought for less than $100, and so apart from watching it on the scope, I've used a frequency that is good for the AM transmission. So apart from the scope that I'm going to turn off, here I have my old radio. Here it is. I have used the frequency of the carrier is 1200 kilohertz. And you may hear the sound. If I'm going to change the frequency, I may change the frequency that is being heard. So the modulator works, and of course the load resistor there is not, and there is instead the antenna that in my case is simply a jumper that is used like a simple dipole and is also not quite effective. But the main thing is that the design is working, so that's all.